Okay, looks like we are operational. Yes, we are. Hello, people watching the video. I think we will probably just get started. There we go. It's working. I'll just pootle about in my rocket car for a while. Ooh, suddenly all the comments from last stream have loaded. We have hello, Jerry. I imagine you're saying hello now. And not like 2 months ago. Hello, Dylan. And Eric, there we go. People are arriving. I sorta kinda didn't put up a stream announcement this time. In fact, reminds me. There we go, we now have an announcement on Twitter at least. Back to driving. Please tell me if the volume is not right, because I'm not sure how well I've balanced it at the moment, and you may not be able to hear me, or you may be only able to hear me. He does look quite like Santa, doesn't he? Actually, that's his hair, not a hat. I didn't realise. Quite a healthy looking Santa as well. He's doing a good job of surviving all these horrific neck injuries I'm giving him. Hello, the Natinodge. I am indeed, this is awesome. Oh no. Come on. There we go. Oh, I've gone over. Oh no. Game volume a tad too loud, apparently. There we go. Hop back in. I will quickly do that. That should help. Things should be a little bit more even now. This game is nearly on Steam. It will be on Steam within 12 hours. Or something to that effect. I think that's how long it is. It is my type of game, yes. As soon as I saw it, I was in. Hello, Jens. And everyone else as well. Bradley. Voider. I think I'm keeping track of everyone. Oh, don't make me stop me doing homework, Natter. That's a bad idea. This will go up on YouTube. Ah yes, you're Jonathan Prince. I forgot. You changed your name. Let's go look at my things I've made. Ooh, beautiful. Perfect stop. So this is just a boring old car. There are much better things you can make in this. So for people who don't know, this is a game about just building mechanisms of various kinds, and it's basically like Minecraft with all the mods that you could make like windmills with and stuff. Where you've got all the moving bits, you've got you've pretty much only got bearings, but with those you can make pistons and all sorts of cool things. So for example, let's just go for this one. Okay, this is my shed. You're not allowed in. This is sort of... It's all I have building-wise right now. At some point I will build something bigger. Maybe I could steal one of those silos. I have no idea if you can get in them or not. Probably not. They are quite cool. But yes, this is my shed. It's a very special shed because it does this. Hold on, there's a little switch here. There we go. It's a mecha shed. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually drive, I must admit. I could probably make it move a bit, maybe. As it is, so far all I've managed to do is make a shed that can turn into something vaguely humanoid. I can definitely do better. This was like the first thing I built as soon as I knew how to make anything work. I can pretend I'm driving anyway. I look really angry and determined. He really wishes this would drive. Okay, let's hop out. So yes, I'm going to be building random stuff like this. Oh, I need to... There we go. Particularly proud of the arm. Goes from a flat panel into a round... Anyway. The other thing I have here, because I thought this might actually come genuinely in use for certain circumstances, is I've made myself a little scissor lift. Slightly bouncy. Be fine. Other than fall damage. No, I'm good. I have left it sort of in the up position though. There we go, it's all good. I could indeed make something Factorio based. People have already, well, I've already seen like factory style things going on with like grabber arms picking things up, moving them other places. Maybe conveyor belts, I'm not sure, I forget. You definitely have sort of pushing based conveyor belts where you just have like pistons that move things along. In fact, that'll probably work quite well. But yeah, let's try building something. There was something I wanted to give a shot. So yeah, we've got a little lift here that we can just build everything on top of. Let's make something out of metal. Metal a good idea? Actually, I think the different things have different weights. Wood is light. So is barrier. Maybe I'll use barrier. Because wood seems a bit weird for some machines. So yeah, we'll go for that. Trains. I could definitely do trains of some description. I've seen a monorail or I guess it was more of a... I forgot what you call it. It's the thing, you got mountains in it. Cable car, that's the one. Someone made a cable car style thing. Hello, Kevin and Pyro Dessous. Indeed, it's... I've been too busy to get streams done. Because I usually only do streams when I'm not behind on videos, and I'm behind on videos most of the time. Yes, I want to try making something that can fly. Because there's some quite nice things you can do with flight in this game, in that you can have sort of self-stabilizing flight. Though it is quite fiddly. First of all, I should make something that is balanced. 3, 4, 5, we'll start with that. But yes, I spotted this on Avak's channel and was immediately like, I need this game. And the developers were kind enough to give me early access to the early access, because when it comes out it will not be finished. There's still a lot of development to go. We've just got a sandbox at this stage, though frankly that's all I need. Later on there'll be some sort of survival-y style mode where you have to build machines to survive against angry evil machines that have taken over the world or something. Hello Enrico. I have been very seriously behind, possibly more behind than I've ever been before. But we're getting back there now. Let's see, we'll get ourselves some rocket engines, because they're always good. Everything should always have rocket engines. There we go, and then we want to put some sensors in place. So we'll have these further out beyond the engines. Yes, because of how this works, you can have sensors that can activate things, and you can have rockets as well, so you can make something that self-stabilizes, because the sensors detect the ground getting too close, and the rockets fire up and it keeps upright. The issue being that it's a very much binary situation, and so the rocket will fire and immediately flip it with as much force in the opposite direction again. It can get very weird, but I'm thinking we can make a sort of staggered kind of system that can help avoid that sort of thing. So I want to see what I can do with it. So there's the sensor, and we'll just stick it there. It's a bit messy. It's going to be slightly off kilter as well. I'm not sure how to deal with that apart from have multiple sensors. Or I could do it diagonally. That was what I was considering. Until I decided that was too fiddly. Perhaps it doesn't matter. We'll just have the one for now, but I imagine it'll turn out that that causes it to develop some spin. Or some cool thing like that. And then we have the connection tool. I've not really properly explained how all this works. I'm not good at that. There are many, many tutorials provided by the creators of the game, and indeed other people. And they very well explain the various different systems such that I've learned them fairly quickly. But yeah, it's all about sort of adding in different components, connecting them up so that one will do something to the other. So what will happen here is I've connected the sensors to the thruster, so when the sensor is active, which is when the ground is too close, the thruster will fire. I think that's how it works. There may need to be another step. We'll find out. If I just break this now, it might do a thing. Oh, it's gone up there. Okay, that's a bit much, maybe. Interesting. I wonder if I can change the power of the thrusters. That would be quite useful considering what it's doing right now. What I probably need is more weight. Oh crap, it's moving. Wait, okay, I can grab it with the next drop. Got it. No, I didn't. No, I did. Oh, but I lost it again. Oh, it's gone over there now. That's not good. I guess eventually it will land face down, and then it'll stop. Okay. So apparently I was being a bit too cautious with using the lightest material I could find, and I should probably just put a bunch of metal bits on it to weigh it down. So I guess I'm I might put them underneath, that might help with stability, or perhaps it won't because of the pendulum rocket fallacy. We'll just put a big metal plate in the middle here, and that should weigh it down a fair bit. We'll bring it up again, break it. Okay, it's still quite bouncy. Oh, now it's flipped. It's good. Yes, as long as you can get close enough to it, you can always retrieve it from whatever craziness it's doing. And put it back into a position where you can fix it. I'll just try adding some more metal plates for now. And maybe there is a way to turn down the thrusters. If they were mediated by another system, perhaps, but that would make it awkward, because there are control boxes which you can use to control things more specifically. I will quickly test to see if it can be done. Can this connect to this? Nope. Okay. So you can't use one of the control panels to affect the thrusters. I think I just need more metal bits then. Just extend it right out over every side. It's good because it means we can definitely build some really big stuff with some thrusters and still have it work well. And then this one. Okay, now let's try releasing it and see if it can calm down a little bit. Ah! Oh, okay. That's good. We now have enough weight. Maybe too much, maybe not enough, I'm not sure. But it's keeping fairly steady. And the self-writing's already working quite well, but I think we can do better. Excellent, okay. I will tether it down again. Homeworld. Homeworld's the that's the spaceship game, isn't it? I've always intended to go play that at some point. Right, let's try. That's 4. That might be enough. That's 4 as well. And then we'll just stick a thruster on the end of this. And then we'll have a sort of 2-stage system going on, because one thruster will fire first. I put too much on there. One thruster will fire first, and only if the ship continues to drop will the next thruster fire. So there'll be not quite such a on-off situation going on. Yes, I will add a seat. We will be attempting to drive this if it goes well. Okay, let's put it there because we will need room for the sensor. Putting them so close together may not work so well. I will have to see how it goes. Okay. Put the sensors on alternate sides because maybe that will have some relevance in some way. And now let's see what it does. That seems quite good, but I don't know if that's... I don't know what it's doing really. I don't think any of the engines have turned off yet. I think it's just heavy enough that the thrusters are all just firing non-stop. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's pretty decent. That's pretty stable. Okay, I think we can probably start working on how to fly this thing now. That's all you need, a 2-stage system. so that the thrusters will fire at slightly different times, and then they'll sort of slow themselves down. I think that's how it'll go, or how it is going. Maybe I'm just lucky so far. Hang on, I've got to drop this some more. We'll hop on top and put in a chair. I don't know how the balancing of this works, so I'm just going to put it in the middle and hope that's the best way of doing it. Thrust-wise, I'm not sure where the centre of mass is. So I think I will guess that it's along the line between the metal and the not metal, or perhaps it's slightly above that, but that would be alright. That would make us dip down a bit as we flew, but that probably wouldn't be the end of the world. I've just realised something. I didn't actually connect up those thrusters, so it was just flying more stably anyway. That is strange. Somehow I made it more stable by accident. Perhaps it's just the positioning of... It might be the weight, that's probably what it is. The weight is close enough to what the thrust can do that it can't get thrown around too much. Yep, you called it. Okay, for now I'll not try changing it, because at the moment we actually have a stable craft, but in a minute I'll see if I can actually implement my original plan, because I was actually talking rubbish before. Okay, I think this means that when I press forward it will fire. I will need... Yeah, I can hear them firing. Now I just need to disconnect it, and it'll be ready. Then I just need to find out how to be on top of it, which might be difficult. Okay, now it doesn't fly. Okay. Yeah, we were very close to sort of the limit of what it was capable of then. So let's put it back down. And we will have to try connecting up the gubbins and seeing what it does. If I can get past stuff. This will probably go flying again because it's got twice as much thrust as it had before. Also, it may go flying backwards because it's no longer balanced. We will find out. Okay, oh, that's not good. Okay, it's destabilizing. Oh dear. The problem is it's still hitting the ground. I would like it to be stable enough it didn't do that. Also, it is spinning, interestingly. Alright, let's tether it. Oh, no, come on. It's blocking me from placing it. It's no good. Okay, I think more weight may help. I don't know how far to go with it, though. Let's try this much. That's a 4x2 on each bit. Whoops. Yeah, the building is quite nice. Because often with games you can have some trouble where you can't get the blocks to do what you want, but this is quite simple. Oh, getting stuck on things. Ah, there are engines in the way of the bits I'm trying to build over here. I guess I'll get rid of them and work it out in a minute. The priority is back to making the thing stable. And they make sure that important blocks cannot be destroyed with a single click. Because otherwise you would end up constantly taking your ships apart by accident. Okay, let's try it now. We've added a bit more weight. Okay. Oh. Having different heights of sensor may also help. I think I will give that a shot. Okay, grab it. Put it over here. Oh, did Ben also call that? Staggering the positions. I think because it will be slightly quicker, I will try putting the outer ones further down. Or should it be the inner ones? I think it should be the inner ones. And if we put the sensors close to the middle, would that help or make it worse? It might help. I will try. So we'll put a block on each bit. Take away the old sensors. And put new ones on the end of the blocks. And that will mean that they fire sooner, but even sooner than before, because my reasoning with having them like this is that if it's tilted, then the outer ones will fire sooner. Though thinking about that, maybe I should have the outer ones still the lower down ones. I can't place. Why can't I do that? What have I not considered? Oh, there we go. Not sure what that was. It might have been me. It was probably me. Usually is. I'm still not fully used to the controls yet. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I haven't connected them. Of course I haven't. Let's put it back in place. You can work on ships while they're not on the lift, but then they'll just like fly off as soon as you connect one thing. Okay, now let's try it. Okay. Oh, steady. It's doing a sort of bounce across the terrain. Actually, it's not doing terribly. Considering it's now staying pretty level. But it is hitting the ground. I need it to stop doing that. Perhaps the answer is more weight. I will try more weight. Plunk it down there. Okay, we'll fill in these little bits here. And that will add twice, well, it'll add the same amount of weight as we added last time. Okay. Yes, this is more what I was looking for. Is it destabilizing? Just a smidge. It's not doing terribly though. I don't think I can give them variable thrust. I think it'll probably be a future feature. A lot of this stuff is still early on. Maybe you can connect these up to... No, I don't think you can connect them to engines. Well, I'm not 100% sure, because there are engines and you can connect bearings up to them and then you can control the bearings yourself. A center thruster, that might be a good idea. Just so that we don't end up with all the thrusters off at once. Yeah, right now he's just sort of settled into this little rocking motion. And it's not quite getting out of it. Hello, Avac. I built a hovercraft. It's doing alright. It's not perfect. Getting onto it will be an issue. I can't really just jump on. I mean, I could try using my scissor lift. I could jump down from that onto the ship, or maybe there's a way of disconnecting it from the lift while I'm on it. I'm not really sure. Hello, Ryan. And the mighty spoon. It's annoying that it's stabilized in one direction but not the other. It's just endlessly rocking. But that's the best we've had so far. I guess I'll grab it and bring it over here. We'll just try plonking it here. We'll raise it up a bit because that's probably a good idea. And then Okay. That's alright. Oh. It's doing okay. It's staying in the same place. But I don't even need to raise the scissor lift to jump on, I think. There we go. We can hop inside. There aren't actually any thrusters I can control yet, though, so I can just sort of ride it. Well, look at him, he's not even getting whiplash. What's your suggestion, Avak? Learn what the hard way? I don't think it's unsymmetrical. I tried to make sure it wasn't. No, not more thrusters. We tried that. I mean, well, more thrusters would give us more fine-tune control to it. But then we'd have to add a bunch more weight again. We do need the ability to actually move it. I should probably not work on it while it's moving. That's probably a bad idea. Let's put it down. Oh, there we go. And I guess I'll also put some thrusters on the other side just to keep balance. That is probably a good course of action. Though depending on how the weight is done, I might be able to actually have my turning thrusters on here and not have it be unbalanced. Uphold from the middle of the craft, bearing on the top on a rotating platform. Ah, so the thruster, so it's a pendulum. Okay. That is probably an easy way of doing. Oh, geez. You're right there. His neck went a bit mental. Well, seeing as I managed to get this in a fairly stable situation, we'll see about flying it anyway. Oop. I'm not sure how I make it so that I will turn. It might be that you just connect it up and it knows. I wouldn't put it past the game. Oh, I need it disconnected, don't I? Let's raise it up a bit first. Stability seems okay. Oh, missed. Probably can't jump it this time, so we'll quickly raise ourselves up. There we go. Ooh. Oh, I fell off. Crap. I'll just put the scissor lift closer. Because now we know where the thing is flying about. We can do that. Oh. Why is it... I'm confused. Why is it stopped? Was it something I did with this? That was a bit strange. Well, anyway. Perhaps there's something to do with the fact that I was using the lift, so... it... Oh, I don't think I jumped there. That was probably the issue. I am building a flying machine that is self-stabilizing. There we go. Up on board. Now, how does it fly? We're moving. Oh, and we're immediately... Oh, we've stopped. Why have we stopped? What's going on? Why have we just landed? We were okay a second ago. I have no idea what's happened. It's just on the ground now. What have I done? Can I jump on it if I run? Might be able to jump on the side bits. There we go. It just gave up. I finally started moving it. It's like, nah, I'm bored now. I don't want to be a flying machine anymore. Those days are behind me. Come on. What's gone? What have I done? What's happened? Why isn't it working anymore? I'll try and raise it up. Oh, I have to place it first. What am I doing? I was trying to raise it up while it was still a ghost. I'll drop it from a height. Maybe that'll wake it up. Yeah, it worked. It's flying again. Okay. I'm very confused. Oh no, it's crashed! Oh no! I probably did a stupid thing. I should mention the game is still in early access and early development, and it's not even out yet, so this sort of thing can happen. Also, I'm on a laptop, which generally makes things more unstable. We will open it up again. Alright. Interestingly, it's changed the mode it was in. I had it windowed. I don't know why that changed. Alright, I doubt we lost any progress. Then again, maybe we did. Who knows? We will see. Oh. Nope, here it is. It's all good. Still flying, still with all its bits on. In fact, it seems to have saved like pretty much the moment it crashed. That's very good. Okay, we will get the lift in place. Oh, it stopped again. Is it? I don't even get why. Is it something to do with the lift? Oh, the thing I'd built was still on the lift. Okay, now it's flying. Can we get it to move? Oh, steady. Steady. It is flying forwards. And it's not just falling over this time. Now the thing is, I can't tell if I have... still... Steady. Am I too heavy or something? Fly! Come on, you can do it! Very strange. But yes, once again, early access. It's not been released to the public, so it's entirely possible that this is a bug that just hasn't been found yet. And it will be shortly fixed. Or maybe I'm just being an idiot, and actually it's exactly what you would expect this to do. There we go. I don't know how to make the thing turn is the issue. I need to learn the controls and stuff better. Can you even use thrusters to turn? Because I'm not sure. Goodbye, spoon. The mightiest of spoons. I'm trying to see if I can control it entirely from the seat. I could inspect the manual. It's very cool. They have a physical manual item that you can look at. Put it there. And it's just got all the instructions in it. Or a thrusters, it might help. Ah, we have some stuff here. I think. Actually, saying E and W, but then... Turning thrusters are not discussed. need to put bearings under the side thrusters, I see. Alright, that makes sense. Oh, they've got a cool... Look at me, I close books with one hand. Alright, so yes, I guess what I need to do is put some bearings, put the thrusters on the bearings, and then I'll be able to turn by turning the thrusters. So, we will try that. Put it down. Put it over here. Alright. Take all the thrusters out and then we'll put some on the... I'm trying to walk through things. We'll put some bearings on each corner, thrusters on each bearing. And then we'll definitely have steering. I need the bearings. There they are. I haven't even tried using the suspension stuff yet. I've just been building cars with the wheels bolted directly onto the frame, like a fool. Should I put them on the far corners or something? I have no idea. I do want to make sure they don't like hit the other bits of the machine. We'll put them on the corners. I'll be able to see them better if nothing else. You can't put an engine directly on bearings. Well, I guess I can put a block on the bearing and then an engine on the block. I'll quickly test it anyway. Oh, it looks like you can. But I can't rotate it to be facing the right way, I see. Alright. I'll just stick blocks on each one. He's got a little drill. It's cool. Alright, and then... Which side's of the front? That side, okay. We'll start them all facing the front. There we go. It might be unbalanced, we'll have to see. I imagine it might tip backwards a bit. And actually, when I fire the engine, it might tip backwards even more, so... I guess we'll just find out. I will hook up the steering to the bearings and to the thrusters. And I'll have to make sure they're all turning the right way. Okay, and I don't know which way is which with what, so I'll either set them all the right way or all the wrong way. So that will turn that way, and that one should do the same. So these should both be clockwise, and then these two at the front should both be anti-clockwise, I believe. Okay, and we can actually just hop on and test it now, maybe? Actually, I don't think we can. I'll do a quick check anyway. Can I? No, I can't steer them as it is. Okay, we will release it then. There we go. And I might have to move this to hop on properly. Take off that so the thing keeps flying. There we go. Oh, and it's landed. Why have you landed? Oh, I accidentally hopped out. No, it's flying again. Hey, there we go. And I believe the steering is correct. Except we've dropped again. Okay, I might put in the manual thrusters that have been advised. Whoa, we're flying. And we're not flying. And we're flying. It might just be too heavy now, thinking about it. Let's try removing some weight on the fly. Oh, we're tilting forwards quite significantly. Oh god, it's gone wrong. I was hoping I could manage to do it while it was still flying, but it went a bit crazy. Okay, we'll drop it down. I probably removed too much weight as well. Let's keep a bit of it. Alright. And then we'll hop off. I'm pulling it straight back on from here. Okay. We're still flying. Let's go. Oh, whoop, steady. Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, there's a bit of tipping back when we fly, but this is flight. Oh, okay, maybe it's hopping to some degree. Steady. If I can get it to never touch the ground, that'd be really good. I guess I could put the sensors lower down. I mean, you could definitely get somewhere with this. In a slightly comical, neck-breaking fashion. Actually, those are not good combinations of things. I mean, this guy's going to be fine with it. Oh, that's a tree. Trees are solid. I've just discovered this. Thankfully, I have reverse in the form of drifting gently backwards. Oh, geez. That was a bit much. There we go. Maybe I should just put wheels on it. It'd help when it crashes into the ground. Oh god, no, no, no! Oh dear. Probably need a roll cage so that doesn't happen. Oh, it was still I was activating the sensors. That's a cool thing, you could destabilize it by running underneath it. I should try that now. Break that. And then can I cause it to flip? I can't even get... It's landed. Why is it landed? It could be because it's on really wonky terrain. We'll try moving it. Alright. If I stand under it, it's going to mess it up. Or is it just going to crush me? I don't know what's going on. Alright, now I need to stop it while also using the lift for other things, because I think we're done with this. For the moment, I'll bolt it to the ground. Sorry, the chat is part of the stream. I'm afraid. It helps you tell sort of what I can see. Because sometimes people can think they're being ignored because it's taken like a minute for the message to get through and stuff. Admittedly, I'm doing a terrible job of keeping track of chat at the moment. I do stream, yes, hello. By the way, I think there was only a few people actually around when I first did this, so let's give it another shot. And just press this little button on my shed here. Here's something I made earlier. Though unfortunately it does not actually move. I can potentially work on it. It has joints that could potentially be utilized. But it would probably fall over immediately. But yes, as soon as I saw this game, the first thing I thought was sheds that just unfold into crazy machines. And this is sort of my first attempt at making something that does that. Later on I'll do better things. For a start, you can use half the walls of the shed to actually do stuff. Because like this arm is made of a wall. And that's the cool like one of the cool things about the building here is that bearings like take up no space, and two separate blocks put right next to each other have no seams. So you can make something that just looks like a small cube and it can unfold into some awesome thing. Because you can just have bearings in every gap, moving all the things around. Let's close it up again. There we go. Unfortunately, it does not function as an actual shed. It's sort of full of bits. And all the control components and stuff. Alright, I sort of want to try building a walker though, but with 4 legs because it'll be easier. So I should probably just build an AT-AT because they're just the best. I know we can probably make like a standard 4-legged walker fairly easy. You just need one that could sort of like each leg rotates and stuff. Though I did try that earlier and it didn't sort of work out properly. Right, how do I stop this from just exploding everywhere? Is it just going to do that? I guess if I can get it to flip over, then it'll stop being a problem and being annoying and making noises. I think I can actually fly it from here. I can. Oh, I didn't realize that. That would have made things easier earlier on. Let's just like hit a tree or something. Or the shed. Oh dear. We're on the shed. We've knocked the shed over. That's not good. Oop, I hopped out of it. I keep pressing space thinking it'll be up and it's not up. It's gone into slidey mode again. Oops, steady. I see a bit of a bump and I'll probably be able to flip over on it. I did it again, I pressed space. I love how ragdoll he goes when he gets in something. Looks quite painful. Fly, my pretty. Oh, oh. I guess if I make something that I can't flip even if I try, that's quite good. Steady. It's wiggling. A giant worm could work. Do you mean one that like propels itself in a worm-like way? I imagine so. Oh, we've stopped. I can just leave it over here. Oh, now it's going. I could do a mechanical centipede if people really want a mechanical centipede. It just doesn't move. What are you doing? Is there a way to just switch it all off? There might be, if I just make a switch. And then, can I connect that up to stuff? Like the thruster or the sensor? Oh. I guess I could just take the connections out. Because it's not that hard to put them back in again. And there we go. It's gone quiet. And we'll leave it over here. Would connecting the button to the chair work? Because the chair wasn't actually controlling most of the engines, but then perhaps that's some feature that's been put in. Yeah, the shed's on its side now. That's not good. What happens if I flick the switch? Oh, it sort of... Oh, it tries to self-right and then it goes wrong. It's an improvement on face down. It'll be fine. We'll just leave it there. It's not a problem. Well, let's mess about then with some sort of thing that can propel itself. We'll make it out of metal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop, and just at the last second I accidentally went one wide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, we've got something that's 20 long. I can make a really... Depends on how crazy you want to go with the centipede. We could make a basic sort of centipede-like leg situation pretty easily. Well, I'll just put some basic legs on this and we'll see what we get. I've still not quite mastered setting up a machine that does just walk, so we'll try that for the moment and then see if we can sort of scale it down into lots of tiny legs. Alright, bearings on all the ends. And then we'd want, we'll just do little legs. Going forwards and backwards. And then more bearings. A non-steam version, I don't know if there is one or not. There might be. How do we want this pointing down. Make it 4 long. And I'm not sure how I will set them up to run, because I guess I want it to be automatic. Or maybe I don't, maybe I can just get it to work from the... Oh, ah yes, that's a thing. When something's on the lift, everything stays solid and as you put it in, but if you take it off the lift, then all the bearings go limp if they don't have any particular commands. So... let's see, I think I want a control box, do I? Or do I? Let's try putting a chair on top of it to start with, and see if we can connect that up to the bearings and drive them somehow. That is not the right way at all. Unless I want it to be a crab, I guess I could do a crab. We'll have it face this way. Is that central? No. There. That is central. It's facing the other way, but it's sort of interchangeable which side is the front at the moment. Now, I think if I connect them up to the bearings, that'll just work as steering. So I guess that won't work. I mean, I could quickly hook it up just to demonstrate the basic concept, I think. Or will... I think they'll be loose, actually. Or will they? We'll see what we can do. Let's see what happens if we hook this up to some stuff. We'll just initially do one leg. Now, will this mean that... Yes, it stays solid. That is good. Now, can we make it turn in the way we want it to? There we go. There. I think that's the way we'd want them to rotate. So I'll break this again. I'll hop in here. Now, if I press... Oh. Ah, because it's steering, it doesn't go the whole way, I see. Okay, I can't use steering for it then, so connecting up the chair will not work. Yeah, okay, I'll use a control box then, and like, do I need an engine on it, or will the control box just do it anyway? Because the shed doesn't use any control box, well, it doesn't use any engines, it just goes through magic or something. Right, we can connect this up to, I think, all of them. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Well, I guess we can just carry on for the moment. We'll sort it out in a second. And then over there. You can connect up 10 things at a time to a control panel or control box. So this is okay as it is. There's no steering at the moment, but I'm starting with the basics. Right, we'll plonk it back down there. So I can even just use a switch for it, I guess. Just switch it on and it goes forward. So connect the switch up to it. And then I want to program this. I want to make sure all the directions are right. So this wants to go forward, this wants to go the opposite way. This is backwards, but that isn't backwards. I'm just going to have them, I'm going to work out the rotations here, and then they can all just be told to go forward in the box. I think that's all correct. We'll find out if we're wrong. And now I need to tell them all to start turning. I mean, if I just tell them to do 360, I guess they will do that. And that will be one step, and then I can get the system to loop. Perhaps there are better ways, I don't know. And I can switch that on, and I will put it on slow. Okay, if I just flick this switch, I need to disconnect that. If I flick the switch, whoop, that's walking. It's walking slightly wonkily, but that is most definitely walking. And yeah, the best way to fix this is to get it to have 6 legs, because then there are always 3 on the ground. Yeah, perhaps if I connect it through an engine, I'll be able to actually decide whether it stops or starts with the chair. But there we go. Oh, there we go. It reverts to the standard position. I could even get it to sort of revert to a different position. Though I think that's, if I wanted to do that, I would have had to put them in that position to start with. The official Craftcast believes. Shed's still on its side. I should probably fix that. I guess I can just... there we go. Back to its full glory. I've made lag happen. What did I do? The shed is a very complex thing. There's a lot of bits in there. And there's a lot of collisions going on, like, all the time. So I think, like, re-putting it into the environment makes it have to recalculate stuff and things. Yeah, I saw the AT-AT that the creators made, and that looks really cool. I would like to try making one. We could do that. People really wanted a centipede, though, or a millipede, or whatever. I'd say an AT-AT's cooler, but then if you don't like Star Wars, might be a bit boring. Okay, I guess the immediate thing we can do is add on more legs to this, so this can actually walk in a more stable way. Well, I will try the engine thing, though. We'll take off the switch. And we will get an electric engine. There we go. And I don't know if we like just send this through the... No, it doesn't connect up to that. Do we have to connect it up to the bearings? No, it doesn't let me do that either. I don't know what I'm doing now. In fact, do I even need the controller? Because they're all going in exactly the same speed. Perhaps if I just connect them directly to the engine, that will be okay. I'll power the engine will make them turn, and we will have walking. And then I'll have to deconstruct half of this thing so that I can put steering on it. What can I connect? I can't connect them as it is, but if I disconnect them from... Whoops. If I disconnect them from that, maybe I can do it now. Yeah, now I can. Let's just try it with one leg then. And then hook that up to there. Hop inside. Oh, geez. Calm down, Santa guy. Oh, hang on. Okay, I've not got the rotation right, but apart from that, that is what we're looking for. That's good. Alright. Oh, it's not... Yeah. E. Top back out. Oh, it's staying... Oh, because it's not on the lift. There we go. Drop it down a bit. Okay. So yeah, I can just disconnect the control box and not use it, I guess. It might be useful in certain situations, but this seems to be enough for what we're looking for. And also it's got toggleable power. Then again, the control box did as well. Ah, come on. Oh, hang on. Oh, it can only be connected to 5 things. Okay, we'll have a front engine and a rear engine then. Disconnect from that. And as long as we keep the engines at the same power level, we'll not have any trouble because they'll run at the same speed, I think. Okay, connections. We will have to reverse half of these bearings so they actually go in the right direction. Alright, so this one needs to go that way. This one needs to go that way. And then over here, this one needs to go that way. And this one needs to go that way. And then, oh, we need to connect this to that. Get rid of that. Hop in. And we are moving, but I forgot to give it extra power. Hold on. More oomph. We'll put it on 4 out of 8. Is it out of 8? It is out of 8. Let's see what that gives us. Alright, that's pretty nice. It's a bit clunky as it is. If we add in some extra legs... Oh, hang on. One of the things is going weird. The front ones are both not right. Why has that happened? I'm now sort of crawling with my front legs. This might be why the control box is better, because it keeps the bearings at particular positions, and then, oh dear. Yeah, this hasn't worked as well as I thought it would. Suspension, yes, I should probably put suspension in so I don't die while driving this. Yeah, it needs some rejigging, I guess. They've all gone a bit wonky. It's not good. I mean, if I took out the outer bits, because the inner bits are enough to propel it, the outer bits just sort of make it more stable. In a way, give it some actual lower legs. Because even though the front bit, the outer bits have gone completely wrong, the inner bits are still turning and keeping it going right. Yeah, turning is going to be an issue. At the moment I'm just trying to get forward propulsion. If I want turning I will need to disconnect the front of this thing probably. And then rebuild it with the turning bit on, I think. There's probably a way to do it without doing that. Oh dear. Okay, right, we'll put it back up on the lift. Maybe we should just replace these legs with suspension things. What are the two we've got? Sport and off-road, what's the difference? Great for vehicles to prevent them tipping over. Well, there's also to prevent them from tipping over. It has more bounce. I think that's good. I think we want bounce. So we'll try that. There we go. So what is it? It's like 4 long? 3 long? So if I just take out all of this, we'll lift this up. Just put it on there. I don't know whether we'll need like a foot to help it. Maybe that'll be enough. We'll try that first. Maybe that'll stop them from turning over so much. Right, drop it back down. Get rid of that. Oh, okay. The suspension is not as strong as I thought it would be. It's probably with all the metal and such. Or something like... Oh, I know what it is. The suspension blocks themselves don't actually have any solid form. You have to put something on the end of them so they work. Okay. There we go. Lift it up and we'll just put a block under each one. There we go. So yes, now something will actually hit the ground rather than just going through it. There we go. That's pretty nice. Let's see. I don't know if you can really argue the stability is improved. But if the legs can stay upright, then it's helpful. Yeah, I could use tyres as walking a little... Oh, it's gone weird. Why has it gone weird? Something went wrong there. Oh, I perhaps hit the ground with a bit too much force. Because now one of the legs is in the ground. Once again, it is early access, not actually out yet. Out now in a little over 10 hours, I think. I think it comes out at 9 AM GMT tomorrow. Okay, I think we need to hop out and put it back on the lift to fix that. So the legs did seem to be staying where they were until at the very end there where one went underground, but that might have been a one-off. Yeah, we go to... Oh yeah, we hit the ground with quite a bit of force. I might take the advice I was just given and switch the blocks on the bottom for wheels. Which don't actually turn, I believe, unless you put them on a bearing, so it's quite nice to just use them as big rubber things to absorb shock, maybe. I don't know if they do that, but we'll try it. We'll lift it up a bit more. Can I put them? Yeah, I can put them on. And that should help it not jump sideways as well, because it'll be harder for it to tip over. Alright. This is okay. Still with the jumpiness, but it's because we need 2 more legs. This is quite cool. Oh yeah, I could use boots. I forgot. Boots are an item. They've got to be in here for a reason. Let's see what happens if we put boots on it. Oops. I'm getting my my hotkeys mixed up. That's also the wrong one. There we go. Move it back a bit. I could just put the boots on the wheels so I don't have to then put the wheels back later. Oh, it's upside down. Hang on. Can we fix that? We probably... Yeah, there we go. Boots. Oh, by the way, it's a mannequin leg, not an actual leg. We could make the luggage, actually. That totally needs to be a thing, just only with 1,000 bootlegs. There we go. And does it still work? Absolutely. It's significantly more disturbing to watch, but yes, it does work. Yes, engine power to max. That is the logical next step here. That was half engine power. And this is maximum. Oh god! Oh god! The creaking of the boots. We're stuck in the ground. It's gone very wrong. Oh dear. Yeah, don't put the engines on full speed. They're designed for huge things. Like things the size of that silo that move in lumbering fashions, not like tiny things like this. Because then you end up with just breaking everything. Alright, let's fix it. Perhaps if we have the tires as the bottom though, it might stay up because the boots are smaller. So we will remove the boots. Even though they were made for walking. Maybe it'll not break so much when we have tires. Okay. I found another way to achieve flight. Oh, it's gone wrong again. As if an individual block... Oh, we broke free. If an individual block gets too close to the ground, it can glitch through if you're going stupidly fast. Wow, I've managed to lock all of them in the ground. Impressive. Okay. Put it back on the lift. And we'll return the engines to a reasonable speed. We could probably have them... 6 might be okay. We could have a quick test of 6. Oh, I haven't got rid of the lift. If there isn't a hotkey for getting rid of the lift, there should be, because then you can get rid of it without having to be on the thing. Without having to not be on the thing. Oh, we've gone again. Okay, yeah, 6 is still too silly. Oh dear. This is the only one went through. 2. Okay, right. We'll put it back down to 4. 4 seems to be the best way to do it. There we go. So yeah, we have a walking mechanism. It's functional to a certain degree. So I think I might just start a new one from scratch for the sorting out of the steering, because it'll need a complete rejig. Then again, we can just do it to this. So I think I'll want it to be not a 4x4 base, so maybe I do. Probably doesn't matter that much. We'll try... we can't put legs in the middle because there's an overlap of this. Actually, no, we can, because we can just move it out. What was I thinking? We can just do this. Oop. I think I've done it wrong. I used the wrong direction. Try that again. Oh. I think it's because I'm side on with it. It's causing some issues with the placement. If I move it up... There we go, now I can do it normally. That is too far. There. And 4 out of this side. Okay, and then we'll drop it back down. And we'll put bearings on everything. Oop. I can crouch. Crouch is very low. I guess it's a crawl. And then I think do we want to rejig what this does? That's why I think we now want to rotate these, because we want them to sort of alternate the position. If I'm thinking right. Am I thinking right? Well, I don't need engines for the steering, because I can rotate the front and back if I add in some bearings there. I could actually like stagger when the wheels go down a bit more rather than... Nah, that's a bad idea. We'll just... That one goes forward, so this one goes backwards. And this one now needs to go forwards instead. If I'm thinking right. Oops. And then over here, let me just check I've done this right, yeah. Forward, backward, forward, that's all good. And then over here, we want backward, forward, and this needs to go backwards. Break all these bits off. And then just do the same thing we did before. And I think you can set a controller so that it like switches them to a particular setting, so you don't necessarily have to break them and replace them maybe. But I can't be bothered putting a controller in. Oops, steady. Around here. And I put suspension away, I need to put that back in my hotbar. And once we're done with this, we'll be able to walk fairly stably, I should think. Though I think I will now need one more engine because there are 12 things. I'm going to need 3 electric engines on it. We'll move it up. We can put the wheels in. Whoops. Oh no, that's not right. There we go. Drop it back down. And then we need to do something engine-wise. I guess we'll just put 2 at the back. Whoops. There we go. I'll just stick with the one at the front. I guess I should sort the steering out now if I can. So let's get rid of that for a second. So what I'd like to do is put in some bearings at the back. I perhaps should have done that before I put the stuff back in. We are building a 6-legged walking machine for the moment, and then we'll scale it up from there, probably. I'm trying to work out if you can keep things connected. And, oh, I didn't mean to put that over there. If you can keep things connected as you put a bearing in a gap. So if I was to put that in place and then break this, could I then put a bearing in here? And thinking about it, I'm imagining it's not going to work. I'll clear that away as well. And then if I put this in here and then break... Yeah, I think if I break this, the whole thing's just going to fall off. Yep, the whole thing fell off. That's alright. We'll just redo it. Oh no, I've lost the suspension in the... Whoops. I did not think that through. There's now some suspension endlessly falling through the... into the bottom of the universe. Whoops. And thinking about it, that wasn't even in the right place where that bearing was, but we can just shift it a bit. In fact, we do want to move this whole thing back by 1 to keep it nice and spaced properly. Oh no, we want to move it back, actually. So have it come out of here instead. So then we want a steering mechanism of some description. I guess we could break this off, have something connect across here. We'll get rid of all this too. And yeah, that's broken. We'll break this. And whoops, this stuff shouldn't be here. And then we'll just clear out the rest as well. And then I think we lift it. And then we want 2 bearings. And then we just build the same structure as before off the side of these. Is that one more block we need? How far do these come out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but the 5th is on the end of a bearing. So it's 4 out of the middle, and then over here, do the same thing. And then we can hook those up to that and steer them. I guess I'll quickly check that and demonstrate it. So we want to connect it up to these. And they both are supposed to rotate in the same direction. Get rid of the lift. And of course this is just going to collapse, but if we now steer, yep, there we go, that is steering. And that is the right direction as well. Good, okay. Back up on the lift. Raise it up a bit. And then we just need to put in the same thing as we had before. Hello, safety first. And everyone else who's turned up and I've not noticed because I'm far too focused on building machines and not at all paying attention. And then this one round here goes forwards. And then bearing here, here, and then we want block, suspension, bring it up a bit, and a tire. Oh, didn't put it on. Come on. Why isn't it working? Did I break a thing? Oh, there we go. Don't know what I did. And then block. That's the wrong block. Block. Suspension. And a wheel. So that should, well, we need to hook it up to an engine still, but that should work. Now we just need to set up steering on the front as well. So just erase all of this. To here. I'll bring it down a bit, it'll be easier. Bearings. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I'm putting some on the top. Down a bit more. Some on the top here. Here. Bring it up. Clear out these. I probably don't need as much clearance as I'm giving, but I'm just sort of playing it safe and making it look slightly more realistic. Because as it is, I think the blocks are allowed to clip through each other just slightly with the turning stuff. I mean, they're in contact here, and yet they're turning and things like that. So technically, it wouldn't work, but it does. That is the right number, I think. Yes, it is. And then on this side. And then bearings on the ends. And then this one needs to go backwards, and the other one needs to go forwards. Then we need bearings again. And yeah, we just want one block, don't we? It's lagging? Why is it lagging? Oh god. I don't know what's going on. I can definitely see that it's lagging. Can you hear me, or is everything lagging? Not sure what's going on. I think it might be okay now. I will wait till there's a response, and in the meantime carry on building. No, it's still not right. I don't know what's going on. I don't think anything has particularly changed. The Wi-Fi is still operating normally. Well, the Ethernet even. Very strange. The game is running fine for me. Is it okay now? Or is it? Maybe okay now. I don't think the laptop's overheating. The thing is, the game's still running fine. I see, it looks like it could be something to do with the recording software. Alright, this is probably a fantastic time then to go on a break for a couple of minutes and see if I can find a solution, track down the problem, combination of the two. When we come back, we'll finish connecting this up, and it should drive. I'm pretty sure everything is in place, we just need to actually do the wiring, essentially. So, I will be back in, like, 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. Is it working okay now? I've attempted a cooling solution. So if temperature was the issue, it shouldn't be the issue anymore. As far as I can tell, it's running okay now, so I think we can carry on. Okay, so all we need to do now is connect up some engines to our various components. We may do a bit of wiggling about. Whoops, didn't mean to get rid of the chair. That's alright, because most of our controls are reset as it was. I guess we'll have the seat a bit back or something. I don't think it matters too much. I sort of know how the sort of weight situation works. But yeah, we can stick one on the front, or even in there. In fact, if we get rid of the seat, shift it back a bit, then it'll be really convenient for engine placement. We can put one there, and then two in the front. And then they don't block our view. Okay, connections. We need to... Whoops! Oh, I keep doing that. I can't stop thinking that I need to use the right mouse button for certain stuff, but right mouse button is only destroy in this game. Even though you have to hold down to do it, I still managed to accidentally set it off. Okay, and then this engine for the middle stuff. And this engine for the front stuff. And then we'll connect the seat up to all the steering. It's going to be awesome. Right, turning wise, that's correct, that's not. We just need to change the outer ones on this side, and then on this side we need to change the inner ones. There we go. Steering wise, I have no idea. The ones at the back I think were going... Well, the ones at the back are going that way, the ones at the front need to be going the other. And they're not, so we'll swap them. And then I think all we need to do is... Oh, actually, we need to do the engine power, because at the moment they're all off. We'll put them all on 4. I have no idea if, like, the different numbers of bearings connected to them makes the thrust for each individual bearing different. But either way... Oh, it's just walking! Why is it just walking? I connected it up wrong, didn't I? Yes, I did. Hold on. Well, it's doing really well. Hold it. Stop. There, okay. Well, that was good. That was a bit... I wasn't expecting it to go straight away. Yes, we need to connect the seat up to all the engines, and then we'll be able to control when it stops and starts. Oh, and we're still on the lift. Okay, there we go. And that is not too unstable. That's pretty good. And we have turning. Probably. We'll see if it actually works. Ooh, the legs come close to each other. I forgot to consider that, but it looks like it's alright. We are turning. It's happening. I've done it. It's beautiful. How will it tackle this hill? Or will it just turn before it gets to it? Oh, one of the rear wheels. No! It's gone wonky. No! I thought I'd fix this! Things are going off kilter. That's not good. Oh dear. 4 of the legs are working. The remaining ones are working, but not as well as they're supposed to. Alright, we'll hop out. replace it. Oh no, we've got to turn it around again. Because whenever you place something, it always places the same way around. The ragdolling when you get in stuff, it's terrifying. Yeah, there's more weight at the back, so I guess the seat is heavier than an engine. Yeah, controllers should stop them from getting out of sync, but I don't know how you connect that up. You can probably do it. Perhaps you go from the engine to the controller, then the controller to the bearing. But it does work. As long as no wonkiness happens. Oh, wonkiness happened. Okay, the sudden change in the steering caused it to not go quite right, I think. Is it okay? It's pretty much... everything's just a little bit off, that's the thing. And it goes a little bit more off and a little bit more and so on and so forth. Yeah, the sun turning is a bit jarring perhaps, but I don't think I can change that. Hello again, Avak. I made a walker. Oh, you were still here, okay. So we could now make something with like 1,000 legs. Well, maybe not quite. 10 legs, 20. And the good thing about it is the more legs you have, the more stable it becomes. Depending on your positioning, actually. I guess there's a limit to it depending on how you set it up. A cage to keep the legs in place. I guess I could do something like that. If out of the... I'll gesture. If like we had a bar coming out of the top of each one going into some sort of hoop, then that would stop them from bending out of a certain range, I think. So that'd be alright. We are making some progress with this. I mean, it's not fast, but then that wasn't the plan. And if we make it faster, then physics starts to complain. Oh, we've got a middle leg going a bit wrong. It's struggling. You have a luggage walker, Avak. Does it have 1,000 boots? Because it needs to. I could try turning up the power again. I think we already know what's going to happen, though I think with 6 legs it might be less prone to clipping through the ground. But we'll see. We'll crank it up to 6. If that doesn't work, we'll try 5. Oh, steady. There's a shed in the way. Steady. Okay, straighten up and go. Charge! It's working. Things aren't going too out of sync. The middle ones are suffering a bit. But they're still helping. This works. 6 is not too much. Well, okay, it's too much. It's too much. I was wrong. Oh God, no. I've made a terrible mistake. That's not how it's supposed to work. I mean, it's still moving forward, so it's not the worst thing. It might be able to run on 5, because 4 has not caused any issues. 6 has caused some after a short time. So we'll try 5, and then maybe it'll only break like once an hour. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, 5. Up back in. We are on uneven ground, so there's a high likelihood of it going wrong. But that's alright. That's pretty nice. I'd call that a canter. It's making good progress. The legs are holding. We're losing one a bit. I'm pretty happy with this. I'd use this to get around in a little facility. Can I make the legs hover? What you mean put rockets on them? The point of them they wouldn't. Maybe I might be confused as to what you're saying, but if you made them hover, they would. The leg motion would possibly become irrelevant. Okay, we've definitely lost one, but all the others are still fine. Only thing is, we're now getting into a bit of a rhythm because one of the legs is no longer operating. Oh dear, it's getting bouncy. Oh, and we're gone. Yeah. I am pretty happy with that. By the way, for those who haven't seen it, I made this earlier. I'm just going to keep showing this like every hour or something so that everyone can see, because I'm quite proud of it. The mecha shed doesn't move, but it does all this. Oh. And down you go. Oh, no, missed it. There we go. One day I will make a significantly better mecha shed, but for now that is the mecha shed. By the way, on the subject of other cool things you can build in this game, I also built a scissor lift. Which is actually quite useful. Because I was making that hovercraft over there earlier and I had to use this to jump onto it. Bring it back down. I want it to be on it though. I could make it a lot more compact. I've stacked each bit of the scissor to make it look more realistic, but you could have each section running along and keep it only like 3 blocks high. And then you wouldn't need a ladder to get into it. I would go fly the hovercraft, but it's messy. It's essentially a transformer. I'll make better ones in future once I'm more experienced. People have already made really cool ones. Yeah, should we fly this again? I don't know. I don't know how many people here are watching who were watching before. But I did make that sort of fly. Right, I'm wondering if we should now try and make something with 20 legs. Did I build the ladder? What ladder? If you mean the scissor lift, yes. Good night, Alpha John. I'm pretty sure I missed saying hi to you at the beginning, but I've caught you leaving. Ladybug, that'd be nice. I've not sort of gone for aesthetics yet, really, apart from making this look like a shed and making that look like what it is. I'm inclined to do something with like 20 boots for legs. Let me just think about how I'll do it. The only issue is that you need so many engines and things for such a thing. We'll quickly put something together. Lift it up straight away, because we'll want a really tiny thing for the boot. Oh, we could even do just spinning boots. I like the idea of spinning boots. Can I put boots on something sideways? I will check. There's the boots. Where should I put? I'll put them there. At the moment we're just using metal for everything. Now, how can I position these? What ways are allowed? Oh, it's only top and bottom, I think. But I can still do something with that. I'll extend something out here. And then put a load of bearings in. I think a boot is 3 long or something, so maybe that's too close actually. We will do a quick test. Block, block. A boot is, I think, 3 blocks long. Or is that 2 blocks? No, it's 2, but I still need to move this out by 1. 8. Do the other side as well. That didn't help me tell where the other bearing was. I think I've got it right. Because all we need is to get a bunch of bearings, a bunch of boots, and we'll be able to make them just endlessly spin around and walk about. Bentham science, yes. This is Bentham science. There. I think those can both spin freely without hitting each other, maybe, possibly. Who knows? In fact, I'll even need like 1 boot. Oh, I could do 4 boots! I can't believe I didn't think of this initially. Why am I jumping? I can just lower the thing. Yes. This will be the ultimate form of propulsion. There. And up. There we go. And there. Boots are made for walking. It's just what they'll do. I will quickly check something, I think, actually. Yeah, I'll lower it down. I just want to make sure that the boots don't hit each other, because then I'll need to do some rejigging. And I would rather do that now rather than than after I've got the whole thing set up. Also, I've realised I can't fit this on as it is, so maybe I want to make it wider or something. I'll put the seat there, and I'll need an engine there. And I'll connect the seat to the engine. Seat to the engine, and then the engine to the bearings. The bearings are backwards. Right, so if I now break this, hop in the seat, and press forward. Oh, they don't go past each other. They get stuck. Okay, I need to space them a little bit more then. Also, they definitely need more power. Right, clear those all out. And this, and I probably should just put this back up on the lift. And move the bearing. I think 1 should do. But I will check it just in case. Okay, boots. That's the right way around. That isn't, and actually I don't think I can place it there because of the lift. That is annoying. Hang on, I will try and move, because I don't know what decides how the lift is positioned. It might be positioned directly under the chair or something. But if I extend it out here, then it should reposition itself once I pick it up. And not be in the way. It's still in the way. Oh no! I'll have to redo the whole thing because the lift won't move right. is probably the quickest way. Still getting the hang of all these controls and such. Right, this here, and that actually leaves us with one too many along here, so I'll just clear that out, and I'll... Actually, the engine is still in the right place, so I'll leave that there, and then the seat will move to here, which should be central, and then bearings here, and here, here, and here. Blocks. Hello, Luke Skidmore, and welcome. I'm glad you enjoy the game. I'm not sure if I can copy-paste fragments of construction. I hope I can. I mean, it could just be a feature that's coming soon, because, again, the game is yet to be out. There are some hours left before it is. So, as you can tell, it's very sort of early on in its lifespan. Plenty of development should happen in the meantime. Oh, I've done the thing again. I've done the thing where I can't play stuff anymore. What did I do? There we go. I don't know what I did. So yes, you can expect this game to be in a fair bit of development between now and its full release, which will iron out the various bugs and the creases. Implement, I think, some survival stuff and all sorts of things like that. Needs more aliens and conveyor belts. Well, I believe aliens are coming, and you can sort of make conveyor belts yourself, so that's good. Okay, I think we'll just take it off there. And the good thing about this is that it shouldn't really matter if things go out of sync with each other, and they might not anyway. Okay, I need to connect seat to the engine, engine to each of the bearings, and then all the bearings on this side need to be reversed at least. The other ones look all good, so then we'll give this a bit of extra power. We'll put it to 4 to start. Hop in, and there we go. We have boot-based propulsion. It's glory. Oh, okay, going backwards is interesting. That was unexpected. We're doing a wheelie in a boot-propelled craft. I guess the weight distribution is a bit awkward. That's quite cool. Okay, we can work on this some more. We can add more boots for a start. And we also need steering in some form or another. I have indeed uninvented the wheel. Yeah, maybe the gas engine is better for this particular situation. Then again, I haven't fully powered this yet. What happens if I put it on 8? Probably doom. Oh, I'm just ragdolling thinking about it. Here we go. Whoa, that's a lot of propulsion. Okay, and we're upside down. That went well. This clearly needs a self-righting mechanism, which should be, I think, boot-based. So it's a bit hard to find somewhere to put the blocks to put in something like that. We could bring this back a bit and move the seat. Turn it round. We can put it there, and then we can build something out of the gap here. Also, I should remember to reconnect that, or else the thing will just go on its own, and that'll be terrifying. Drop it down a bit, so we've got a bit more room. And then we can put something up here. bit like a roll cage, but we'll probably add some boots to it. Oh, we can't build there because of the chair. Can we build? Oh, we can build there. That's all right. Because we want it to be in between the two. This may cause some trouble with it being on top of us, but then I think we'll pop out like up over here anyway, rather than at the front of it. We'll just do a bit of a stabilizing, sturdying, or whatever. And I don't know if there's actually enough room as it is here. We might not have to move it up a little bit, but we'll have a look. Boots all around it, and I think it looks like they clear each other, but only just. There's a chance they'll catch, depending on things. There we go. I don't know how to get the top one on. I need to get on top of this. Oh, there we go. There. We'll put the other side on as well. I don't think we need to test it, probably, maybe. And if we did, there'd be the significant issue of it only having half of its bits. There we go. And on the back. Oops. There, and then on the top. Whoop. So we can jump on the front. There we go. Well, I keep going to the right rotation, then carrying on. There we go. Okay, right, and then we need to connect up the engine to all of the new stuff. Make sure it's rotating in the right direction. Perhaps that's not so important with the self-righting thing. Oh, we're at the limit because it's 5. Okay, we'll have a new engine. I don't know where to put it. I guess we'll put it on the back or something. Oh, that's not right. I forgot to change the direction. There. That's plenty of room. That's the point. I could have just mounted 2 side by side on this bit and I was wasteful. In fact, I could position them. No, it's not letting me. I thought I could put it on its side or something, but apparently not. Let's put it like that and anticipate future engines and stuff. That might make it too heavy at the back. We'll for now we'll put 1 in because it's only 2 things it's powering anyway. Okay, connect this to that, and this to that, and this to that. Hop on board. I forgot about the... I'm stuck. I forgot about getting rid of this. Okay. Boot propulsion Mark II, except I think I forgot to charge up the rear engine. Yes, I have. We'll put that on max as well. Just to be safe or something. Okay, let's go. Charge. Okay, we're definitely heavy in the back. That's something of an issue. Oh, well, we've gone. We're on a side. I didn't plan for this. We're doing wheelies. We might self-right eventually. Oh, nearly. Yeah, this isn't working. A sensor that will activate a boot that kicks someone. That's a fantastic idea. I should do that immediately. When I build a house, it will have one of those. How do I make it self-right? Something mounted on the top that flips down, perhaps. Right, let's hop out. Actually, it might be good to work on it like this. If we... I'm not sure, actually. Because I want to add more boots, and anything I add will get in the way of the boots. And that's not acceptable. Alright, let's put it back on its stand. If I pop this bit out, I can add some side things. Ah yes, I should make the scissor lift drivable. I was thinking about that before. That would be extremely helpful, actually. Let's put this up to the same height as the front gubbins. And we could just make it driven by steering, honestly. As silly an idea as that is, and we could use them for steering, potentially. Oh no, actually they wouldn't move much if I use them for steering. They just, like, move 30 degrees or something. So I'd have to use something else. I mean, I could always just put stabilizers on, that would also help. Maybe that's better. And I could make the stabilizers the steering as well. That is a good idea. So instead I want this. Then lift it. And bearings on the underside. And then blocks there. And then more bearings on the side. Actually, no, we don't want them there, we want them further on. Right now we just want some blocks going out. There we go, it's now 8 wide. Actually, it'll be 10 wide when we put these in. Then blocks. And then a million boots. Glorious. Oh, that's not right. I guess we could keep him there, but I've removed it now. That's it's an upgrade. It's extra. And then, oh, that's not right. It's not even on anything there. I guess it has a 3x2 thing, stuff, words. Goodbye, the best one up. Then there. Okay, right. Now we just need to hook all the wiring up and such. This engine can do it, actually. Excellent. And then steering, we just want to connect this. And the steering might be right at the moment. Actually, I think it's not. Maybe, I don't know. We'll test it. It's the best way. Get rid of the lift. Hop in. Quick test of the steering. That is correct. Okay, and if we go forward, there we go, look at that. Oh, steady, steer, steer. You can do it, you can steer. We're sort of hopping a bit too much. We spend very little time on the ground. Also, we seem to be spinning in the opposite direction to what I'm trying to steer to. Maybe the steering's reversed in some strange, confusing way. I appear to have basically no control. Ah, I have more control backwards. That's good. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dear. Yeah, so the thing I've built isn't really a self-righting mechanism. It just sort of... Oh. Okay, I stand corrected. It's a self-righting mechanism by complete accident. Oh, steady, steady. Oh, dear. Somehow adding the stabilizers made it flip back upright better. Oh, steady, steady. Oh dear, it seems like if I steer into a turn I just fall over even more. You'd think it would be... Oh dear. I can make that happen. If I steer the other way, I flip up. Oh wow, I even have control of when I'm on my side. Okay, this is not quite as good a propulsion method, I think, as the walker, because it's not quite as stable. I guess if let's try slowing it down. Whoops, whoop, it went flying. We'll try slowing it down, actually. Maybe it'll be more efficient in that... in a more reasonable speed. We'll try 4. 4 is always the reasonable one. 4 doesn't make anything go crazy. Oh, I need to take the lift off. Then I can hop in. Wait, hold on. Was one of them going... Wait. Half of these are going backwards. How did I not notice this earlier? No wonder I couldn't have any control. Okay, that explains a lot of the things. I completely forgot to actually sort out the turns. Okay, flip that. Flip that. Now it should be fine. That's the thing, it was spinning so fast I couldn't even tell that it was wrong. There we go, the steering works now. We now have control. That's quite nice. We can definitely turn it up a bit. Let's put it on 6. It might even work okay on 7. We just need to get it to a point where it doesn't hop, and then it will maintain contact with the ground and potentially gain great speed. Oh, steady. Now you see we're getting wheel spin here, or I guess boot spin. Or boot slip. Actually, this you can get up to a decent speed with this. Maybe they'll be better at 5. Because at 4 they definitely keep contact with the ground. It looks like at 6 they are skidding about a bit. So we'll give 5 a shot. We may even want to give the front different speeds than the back. That's probably a terrible idea actually. What am I thinking? Okay, 5. 5 is not much different than 6, I would say. 6 might be a bit quicker. These boots are indeed made for walking. Hello again, Nick Huff. Goodbye, Adam Melk, unless you're saying goodbye to somebody else. Welcome back, safety first. Everyone's going and leaving. It's crazy. I'm yet to actually build any sort of houses or anything. There's all sorts of stuff you can do with that. You can do secret compartments or houses that can just stand up and walk away. You can do ones where they're a bungalow, but if you press a button they gain a second floor, complete with furniture. But perhaps that's something to do off camera and then show in a video. Oh crap. Ah. It's alright, I haven't driven that car for a while. So I've got a radio on it, but I haven't tried using that yet. I used it earlier before the stream. How much it will cost? I think, but perhaps don't quote me on it, I think it's something like $19 maybe? I think I heard that spoken somewhere, but I'm really not sure. There is somewhere, I believe, a tweet from the developers because somebody asked them and they answered, so you can just look, I guess. I'm just having fun driving the boot car. This is awesome. I think this will become my normal mode of transport. Alright, should we do something else? What else should we do? Perhaps I should demonstrate the inner workings of the mecha shed. So I'm quite proud of this. It's got pistons in, which are sort of an important aspect of the game, because the only moving parts you have are the bearings, but with them you can make all sorts of mechanisms. So I think I'm going to rewire this for a second. I'm going to disconnect the button I've got in the corner. I'm just going to put the front door button feeding into it. Whoops, missed. Hopefully that's not broken something. Okay, so now if I switch it, it'll all happen. We can see it from this side. Okay, I think I'll disconnect it from the door. And then for the moment I'll connect the door up to this button. So I'll press that, the door will stay open, we can have a look at it. Or not, it didn't work. Oh, it didn't connect. Why didn't it connect? Is it too far? Have I ruined it? Wait. Oh no, I've connected up a different thing. I think... Wait, have I? Oh, that's the controller. Oh, I connect the controller... There we go, okay, it's fine. Maybe. What happens if I press that button now? Nothing. That can't be right. Oh no, I can't get in! I've ruined it. No. I'll, Oh. We still here. I accidentally closed all my windows. I didn't even know that was a button. What'd I do? Panic. Okay, that was crazy. I keep like clicking out the window, but it doesn't go well for me. Right, let's try just taking a block. Can I not take a block out because I'm on that tool or something? All right, now I can see inside. Okay. If I access this, yeah, that's the problem. There's no commands on it anymore. So we'll just tell it to open. And then I think if I just flick the switch now, it'll work. Yeah, there we go. The door's open. Okay. Oh, I don't have any wood to put back there. I'll do that in a minute. So yeah, pistons, they're quite cool. Basically, by having multiple bearings, you can make all the necessary components for it. Can I hop inside and press this? So there we go. And basically, by making pistons out of the bearings and then using the bearings, you can make most things. And all sorts of random cool mechanisms. The bearings are interesting because you can just put them on literally like in between any two blocks, and when they connect up, they go completely seamless. So you can have every block of a construct move if you want. It would lag horribly, I imagine. But you could make it so that like this shed transformed into something completely different because all of the blocks just moved, and you could make a snake actually. Thinking about it, could you, based on the connections? Quite possibly. You could get them all to sort of stretch out into some crazy thing because you could just have each one connected individually to the next one along and all sorts of random things like that. Anyway, we'll bring it back down. It is very simple, but it was literally the first thing I built after I started playing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Reverse it. There we go. Because that's not the door button anymore. Now this is the door button because I've done weird things. Perhaps I should, for my last trick, turn this into a vehicle. My scissor lift. There we go. Interestingly, this is the lowest speed that the scissor lift can run, so I imagine you'll want to see what happens if I power it up a little bit. So I'll hop down, and I didn't press the button. I thought I pressed it, but I didn't. So I will quickly do this. That'll fix it. Bring it down. But yes, this is... It doesn't even use an engine, does it? What do I do with this again? Oh, that's right, I just need to turn the speed up on the controller. And then we get more of a sort of orbital cannon. It doesn't actually go that much faster, but oh geez. And it's a little bit less stable when you do that. And let's bring it down. Oh, and it's dropped out from under my feet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've messed it up. That's the thing. If things go at really stupid speeds, then stupid things happen. So we'll plonk that back upright. And we'll add some wheels to it or something. I might even put suspension on this one. Let's see, I might want to have like a... Yeah, I didn't realize stairs were a thing when I put this ramp in. I just ended up putting in a ramp. Ramps are nice, ramps work. Okay, I'm wondering if I should have some sort of mechanism where the wheels fold away and some stuff folds out to keep the thing stable while it's doing the thing it does. That should work. Yeah, I'll do something like that. I think I'll put wheels on these and then I'll add some other bits in somewhere. Or maybe these will be the bits. We'll make these the bits because I think that lines up better. Let's drop this down. And we'll get a bit of metal because I want to take some blocks out of places. So I think we breaking that is fine. And then we'll put a bearing and this. Can go out, whoops, it can go out 3. I think that's as much as before, so that'll be fine. And then some little feet or whatever, and we can do that on all the corners. The first time you're on a livestock. Well done, autocorrect. Okay, we'll build this up here, and then one out. Build this up here. One out. And then we'll clear this one. Do the same thing again. And out. There we go. And even though it looks like it's connected up, it isn't. Which is really cool. I have supports on 4 sides now. I will need... Oh, you mean supports on this side, I see. It'll probably be fine. I mean, originally I was going to have it without these stairs entirely, but I realized I needed it to get on the thing. So it'll probably be okay. Maybe. By when am I doing steams? Do you mean when am I doing streams? The answer is at random times. When I have time. And this is one of those times. So I really don't know. I will usually give an hour's notice. For this one I gave no time at all for anyone to know. Because I wasn't sure if it would even happen. I haven't streamed in so long that I wasn't sure if my setup still worked. This game does have multiplayer. I don't know if there's a limit on it or anything, but I've seen, I think 2 and 3. It probably goes. I imagine there won't be a limit. It's just how far your technology can manage. Right. I need a controller, I guess. A separate one specifically for deploying the legs. So we'll plonk it there. And it can use this switch because this switch doesn't even do anything right now. So we will connect it up to the controller, connect the controller to each of these, and then we'll tell each one to rotate 90 degrees. Slowly, I think, might be the better option here because we want it to not just smash straight through the ground. So I keep pressing R to reverse things. That's right, it's the mouse button. I keep forgetting it's the mouse button. Okay, so that's correct. So is this. This one needs to do that. This one is correct. Okay, so I think if I flick the switch it will now just work, but I will need to take it off the elevator. Okay. There we go. We have... Oh, it's not quite... Did I not set that one right? I may have not set it right. Let me check. Yes, I didn't set it right. There we go. And it finishes. Awesome. Okay, so we now have a way to stand it up on some legs. So next we need to work out how to put wheels on that will not touch the ground while this is in place. So perhaps right in front and behind of these, we'll just do the same things, but we'll have them up while these are down and so on. So we'll return these to their position. We'll put it up on the lift. And we'll just put some bearings on the front. Oh, except the front bits are currently going to be rotating, so we will want to add some more bits on, I guess. So I guess we'll need a bit of clearance anyway to make sure it works right. Put this on. Back here, we'll just extend this even more. And break it here. And here. Actually, how's that even going to work? Because I'm trying to have it fold up, but there's a whole big structure I've got in place. I guess I can just move bits, but some bits are connected to other bits in really important ways. So I do need to be careful. How to do this? I guess I'll connect it along the bottom. I'll make that solid. And then I'll just have something run up like... Oh, that's not right. I need it this way up. Oh, but I can't go between stuff. So I'll just hop onto the thing I'm making, because I might as well use it to get to the higher bits. I think that's a way to do it. I didn't even need to hop onto it, did I? Because I could just build from above. Right, and that should allow me to break all of this stuff. I think we'll see about not breaking these top ones, because if we can get away with it, it'll be nice. Okay, let's try setting it up at the front first. We want bearings here and here. And that's a boot. We're not doing boots in this one. That's the point. We'll also need steering. How will we go about doing that? I think we'll only have that on the front. The middle ones will be drive ones, and then we'll have some more at the back or something. Whoops, that's not right. That's gonna... And that's not right either. This will fold down. I see, it should be in the down position, shouldn't it? How should I set up steering? I know, I'll just do it like this. Maybe drop it a bit. Do I want to do that? It'll be sticking up 3, which is how much we're aiming for. But considering how top heavy this is, we'll extend it out by 1, I think. Play it safe. Oh, that's 1 more than it should be. And we'll do a similar thing around here. We'll have bearings on the back. Put these in. And I think as it's currently set up, there will quite possibly be some bashing into the top bit. So we'll see how that lines up. And adjust as needed. That's not what I want, is it? Wait, if I did it differently on one side than the other, I have. This should be out like that. There we go. I was very confused for a second. Okay, we'll lift it up. And put some bearings down here. Well, I might put some big wheels on this, actually. That'll be cool. And then it'll definitely not fit in anything, so maybe that won't work, unfortunately. I did not plan far enough ahead. Hang on, I will get the big wheels and see how big they are. We don't need suspension. Yeah, that's not going to work on the back there because there's not enough room. Okay, we'll stick to normal wheels. We'll use big wheels on something else. We need a block, bearing, and a wheel. A wheel on this side. And then blocks under here. Here and here. Leaving finished vehicles on the map may slow things down. At some point I'll probably start getting rid of old stuff or just start a new map. Oops, that's not right. There. But for now we're doing okay. We had a bit of a lag spike earlier, but it was some overheating related thing, which was due to my laptop being a laptop, which is usually the cause of my laptop having troubles. It needs to stop being a laptop so much. Okay, I think everything will work as it is. Maybe. We will have to see. Okay, this, well, we'll drop it down. You want to connect up this controller to all of these. And luckily, that won't be too much. Also, I apparently didn't connect up to there. I've disconnected it from there or something. Don't know what happened with that. It's going to make the numbers a bit awkward. Actually, it won't be. They'll just all be 90. Okay. Into the controller. Every single one needs to be 90. Scrolling's a bit weird on these menus. You move very slowly for a large amount of scrolling. Okay. And then we just need to make sure they rotate correctly. That one is right, that one is not. That one is not, that one is right. That one is right, that one is not. No, wait, I've got that backwards. There we go. And around here. That one is right, and that one is right. Okay, I think if I take it off this, and I flick this switch, then the wheels and the stand stop, or swap even. And the wheels nicely fit in the gaps for them. That is awesome. Now we just need to make them drive. Okay, we'll flick this back. Actually, I ended up making these ones steering ones without even thinking. As it is, there are... yeah, 4 for steering, 4 for propulsion, so we'll get an engine. We'll try using a petrol engine. Gas engine even. Maybe that's better. I'm still not... I know there's a difference, but I forget which one's which and what that means for everything. Where do I put a chair? I didn't consider this. Maybe I want it to drive that way. I can do that. That doesn't make sense. Maybe I should put the seat on the side, because what I'm thinking is that this will drive up to stuff and then you'll be able to go on the scissor lift and hop off onto the thing. If the driver's in front of that, then you can't go close enough to the thing. Floating arm trebuchet, that's a point. I haven't even considered siege weaponry yet, because physics works in this. I'm being told to extend out the front. I mean, I could get like a platform that folds out and then you've got a bit of extension there. That'd be cool. Someone else is saying like a sidecar though. Like what I was considering. I think either way, while people are deciding, I'm going to add a little platform here. Because I can. Actually, we don't need that one. Just need that. And then extend this out this way. How long is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gone wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll extend it 7 more out this way. 1. Yeah. We'll go this way. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That brings it a bit close to the bottom. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's enough room. So we run up to the top. I keep getting distracted by the chat. I do need to pay attention to it. That's the point. Yeah, if I put it on sidecar style, then I will not be balanced. Okay. Control panel doesn't actually need to be up here. It can just be anywhere, but we might as well put it next to the thing. And I need a switch. Here's a switch. Put it there. And then we'll just put the switch there or something. And then connect this to this, this to this. That's backwards. And then we'll give it the command of turn 90 degrees downwards, I think is what... Yeah, that's what we want. I think that's right. Let's see. Oh, that's not gone right at all. I connected it all up to the wrong bit. Okay, hold on. Press the switch again. Right, I could make it so its default position is down. That might be helpful. So I'll reverse that, and I'm going to clear away all this because I got it wrong. Driver on one side, engines on the other side. That's a good idea. Or have a wheel with the sidecar as well. That's a good idea too. Okay, if I put this in like this, it should work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I realize this unbalances it, but there is a heavy weight on the other side, so that should be okay. Oh, I did it wrong from what I was going to do. Hold on. Clear it all the way again. Because I want to build it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop. Bit of a thing happened there, but I think that's okay. And then... maybe this is okay as it is? Yes, there we go. We got a little extending platform. So we can reach further away things or something, and then we can press that and fall off. Thinking maybe, yeah, engine on once. I don't know, actually. I like the idea of it being in an odd place. We'll move this. Clear. Oh, no, that wasn't clear. That was build. We could put the driving right back here, put some more wheels on here. Though I can't make them fold up because there's a whole thing in the way. I will try putting the steering on one side, engine on the other, and it won't be balanced perfectly, but it'll be something. Can I position this, or do I... oh, I can position it. Can I switch it round, though? Yes, I can. Awesome. I have put a switch underneath this, however. What's this switch do? It just connects to that, so all I'll do is move the switch to, like, here. Oh, that's the moving bit. That's the point. I can put it on the side of the box itself. And then connect. I did that wrong. I mispositioned when I was connecting. So I think this has been reset. And I can't see it because there's a thing in the way. It is turning the correct way, but it probably needs to be told that the correct way is 90 degrees. Yes, it does. Alright. So yes, the seat is there. We'll put the engine on the other side. Just plonk it there. And then we'll connect seat to engine. Make sure it's the engine, nothing else. And then the engine needs to be connected to the drives of the wheels. And then we will connect the seat itself to the steering. And then we will be able to drive our scissor lift around and put it wherever we need to, like next to one of those silos. Find out what's in it. I'm going to test it by just getting in the thing, except is it on its... Actually, is it on its stand? No, it's not actually. I've been working on it as it is. Okay. So I need to power up the engine a bit. Also, the wheels may be going backwards. Steering wise, I need to mess about with it a little bit. I just need to flip this, and then I need to go around to the engine, give it a bit more oomph. Yeah, it's on 1. Put it on 4. Nah, I'm getting stuck on things. Steering. Oh, steering is now completely reversed because I wasn't paying attention to which way it was going before. Still not much. Oh, that's happening. Alright, hop out again. Let's make sure everything's actually going the right way. No, this isn't. Switch it. Switch that. And these weren't. Okay, so they were trying to sort of do a tank turn, which was not going to work. Now it should all be okay. And let's see how quickly we can just knock this thing over. Oh, geez. Right, off we go. We're driving. Whoa, that's some sharp turning. Awesome. And immediately we should go and inspect these silos. Or this one. There's some others somewhere else. Yes, there is currently no collision damage. You can hit things as hard as you want and they will all stay together. So it's a great time to build ridiculous things that smash through the floor with force. Okay, I think we're now in a good position to try... Oh, have I left it supercharged? I think I have. Where's the controller? It's there. I want to be alive when I get to the top. Ooh, I forgot. I need to activate the thing. Engage. The standing mode. I've realized the tires are getting in the way of the second platform thing. I guess I'll try pressing the button and see what explodes. Okay, activate. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't matter because the platform will lift up with us. Oh, steady, steady. I sort of glide about as I'm going up. And then extend this. And I think we still can't quite make it. Someone said airplanes. Is this one of those ramps that drive up to... it is that sort of thing, yeah. Well, normally it would extend some stairs, but it's a scissor lift thing, so it just goes straight up. Which probably still is involved in planes, actually, for like loading luggage and stuff. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. I didn't think it was going to work. Okay, so I guess we need it to extend out more or go up more or both. These things are doable. In fact, they're doable in quite short order. I will quickly reset it because now all the bits are away from where I can reach them. We can take that off again. But yes, I want to change this one because I can turn them all up and double how much they turn, which won't, I think, double the height I get to, but it'll give me a fair boost. Yeah, this is the controller for the different joints of the scissor lift itself. There we go, it's all doubled. Oh, and we want to drive it up again. as close as we can. Only thing is, the closer we get, the more we lean back. Also, I've caught the back of the ramp on the ground. Oh dear. Let's just try it here. Maybe that'll work. Gauge the legs. Engage the scissor lift. Whoa, steady. Steady. It's a little bit faster as well. Okay. We're now even higher than before. I can see everything from here. Everything I've ever built. Even the hovercraft down there. Okay, this seems to have broken slightly. Oh, because the things hit it. Okay, we'll open it up. Well, now we have the height, but maybe the distance is too much. Huh? Oh, I didn't jump. Well then. Now we need to call the thing back down. Oh no. Oh, I guess I'll just reset it again. There needs to be a way to have multiple buttons operate the same thing, because as far as I can tell you can't do that, which is a bit odd. Alright, I'm going to try a thing. How shall I get this to work? I've got it. Okay, we will break this, and then bearing, block, block, and bearing, and then a bunch of blocks off this. I should probably have this in build mode while I'm doing this because it's going to get a bit wonky potentially. And then down from there to here. It's holding, sort of. And then we want to connect it up to the controller up there. So here to here and to here. How do they want to rotate? This one wants to rotate the other way. This one wants to rotate that way. Okay, and then back up. Switch to this. All of these are doing 90. And I think we are ready to go. We just need to position ourselves as best we can. Whoa! My head went very crazy there. I love the ragdolling in this. It's brilliant. Okay, whoops, stop, stop. No, don't roll back. We don't want that. And then flick this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I didn't consider that. Oh, that's a bit broken. Oh dear. Okay, it's stabilized. We can hop up here. Engage. Steady, 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 steady. Oh no! Oh. Yes, it gets very crazy. Oh, oh, oh dear. Oh dear. It shouldn't be doing that. That shouldn't be possible. I perhaps put too much weight on it. It's probably why I fell off. I mean, we're touching it. That's good. I'm trying to jump on the pipe. I'm basically trying to demonstrate the scissor lift's ability to get me to high places, but now this has happened. I can't even go up there and actually, maybe I can walk up the. I can walk up these bits. I can do it. I can scale this thing. The issue is that the switch is not in a place that I can actually reach it. There's no way to like press it through the thing. It's cool I can get up here. Oh, and I've fallen. Okay, hold on. I'm going to move it around a bit as well. Here. Okay, so it now goes too fast, but it's already on the slowest possible setting. Maybe a second time round it'll work. You never know. Hop in. Okay. We're good there. I just want to get on that pipe. I know there's nothing there. Right, let's try it again. Steady, 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 steady. Oh, that's definitely not right. That's not right at all. It's just in a right angle. Yeah, so apparently there's too much weight on it now, and it's sort of dying a bit. I can fix that, maybe. But I think we will leave that thing there. It's still moving. Oh, it's still trying! It refuses to give in. Only thing is I'm not on it. Only you could hit switches from infinite range. I'm gonna leave that there. Should we go back to Shoebot? I should put rockets on this, actually. We will probably wrap up soon. Use the lift to... Oh, you mean, the lift. That is a point. I can probably... If I'm going to go over there, I should take the Shoebot. But yes, I can probably reach that from the lift. Excellent suggestion. The official Craftcast. Okay. About there. Hop on board. And... Ooh, close. I probably want to be further over. Whoops. So that I can actually see the button when I ascend. We can also do some nerd polling. Right, steady. Oh. Alright, I guess we can try, like, switching it off and on again. Oh, can it oh god, it's coming for me. Okay. You alright there? Right, whoops. This might be able to self-right with its wheels. I don't want to be in here for that. We want to press this button. That was not the button. We want to... there. Press that. Nope. Press it. Yeah, that's not worked. Well, while it's on its side, we can see what happens when I press the button now. This could go badly. Oh, off it goes. It's hit the Shoebot. Well, it wasn't too explosive. Okay, we'll put it back in its... I'm sorry, Luke, I keep looking back and missing bits, and it's hard. A thruster-based self-righting system would be good. Let's just try it again. It might just be that, like, whatever you do now, it will just fall over because it's... Oh, hello, there's the pipe. We can quite possibly reach it from here. Oh, a tree. What's going to happen if I press this? Whoa, we've gone backwards. Okay. Oh, steady. Oh, dear. Maybe I can make it from here. Oh my god, I can place the lift on the pipe. That's brilliant, because I can just jump onto it. Well, I guess this is cheating. But I did it. And it definitely helped to use the... Oh dear, actually it only broke a little bit. To be fair on it. But I wonder if these silos are ever going to do anything. I guess I could build my house off one of them. It looks like you can build into the side of them. That'd be so cool, having a house like up there, just on that bit. With some sort of lift system to get down. Possibly a scissor-based lift system. Yeah, I think I definitely need to do some house building. I think if I do a video, I will build a house for it and demonstrate all the cool gubbins it can do. Because I will make it do all of the cool gubbins. I'm going to have like secret passages and everything. I can get back onto here as well. Awesome. Alright, let's attempt to fix this. Oh, steady. That's okay. And then... will it hold? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, it's gone everywhere. But it's landed safely. The scissor lift has worked. Can I drive it out of here? It's sort of stuck. It's moving though. Helicarriers may be possible. We have rockets. There's probably a ceiling in the sky somewhere. Or if there isn't, it'll be interesting. Of course, transforming houses. They're the best kind of houses. Like transforming sheds. There we go, we're free. Let's return home. I mean, I've already done a small-scale transforming house, essentially. But there's plenty more you can do yet. Yes, the ramp should fold. I could probably make a folding ramp, because there's a lot of superfluous material on the inside of it that really doesn't need to be there. All you need is a little top bit, little middle bit. It can all just fold out. Be quite cool. Flying shed, I could absolutely do that. I could make my shed flying. Let's get some shed building gubbins. Some wood. All sorts of random stuff I haven't even looked at yet. Let's get a rubber duck. We've got toilet paper and a sink. There's also all sorts of cool pipe stuff as well. Haven't even tried that yet. I've got like one curved pipe on the back of the car. But the important stuff right now, I think... oh, they've even got staircase banisters. That's awesome. Right, we want engines. We might already have them. No, we don't. We'll put some in. And I guess we can just, like, attach the engines to the side. And it'll be okay. Give it a radio as well. We can listen to that weirdness. Alright, I think we don't need anything else particularly. We are probably good. Alright, we will fix our little hole. Oh, that's not right. There. And then all we need to do, I guess, is put a couple of sticky out bits. We can mount the engines on them. And that'll be good. We'll put a rubber duck on top of each one, I think. If I can manage it. Come on. There we go. And oh, that's facing backwards. That's no good. I could just like stand on something, but it doesn't seem worth it to just place a duck. Okay, and then engines on the underside. I've got to hang on. I can just crouch for this actually. That works. And one more. There. Then we want an engine. I can make some room for that. Hang on, this is the door control at the moment, isn't it? Because I reversed everything. Okay, we'll just have a gas engine. Or do we put that on the... Maybe we don't. No, I'm not sure. We'll try putting it in and try connecting it and see what it does. Go to the connector. Connect this to this to this. No, that doesn't work. Okay, we might just want to connect directly then. Actually, yeah, I think that's how we do it. Okay. Connect to there. Connect to there. And connect to there. We'll shut the door. And then we'll go off this. We'll hold the rubber duck. We will activate the mecha shed. Look at it in all its gloriousness. It only has one arm because I sort of wanted a door there. I could get a door that turns into an arm. But this now means the mecha shed can fly. Wait, oh, there we go. No, W. Oh. Not quite what I was thinking. It needs more power. Okay, we'll hop out. Let's see. I guess more engines, that's just the answer. It's weird though, because I would have thought that'd be enough engines based on how things went with the hovercraft. We had to add weight to that, and there's not that much weight on them. I mean, there's a lot more wood. I guess it depends on the ratio of weights and stuff. We just raise it up, can't we? 8. So yeah, we'll double the thrust and maybe that'll be okay. I mean, it got a bit of speed up once it fell over. There we go. Mecha shed engage. Hop inside. And go! Okay. Well, we now have like enough lift to float. We just have a balancing issue. Hold on. I forget the buttons. Whoa! I keep going flying because my head's sort of in the ground and I suddenly end up being real. Okay, put it back here. More engines on the front are what we need. How many is another question. Oh, there we go. 1 could be enough. I'm not sure. I've just realized I've mounted that on the moving door. So actually all we need to do is put it like here. And then when we engage the mecha shed, that's the... Oh, remove the lift. I was very confused. Okay. Oh no, I removed an engine. No. There. Oh, I didn't connect them. I keep forgetting to do that. Hold on. We'll get rid of that for the moment. Yeah, I need to connect the engines up. One day I'll remember. There we go. That one. Okay, now it should work. Engage mecha shed. Hop in. And fire! Okay, so we still have an issue with oh, wow. It's beautiful. It's... oh. Okay. We're nearly... oh, I'm inside. That's not really supposed to happen. How do I get out? I don't know how to get out. The button to open the door is on the outside. The shed was never supposed to be like this. No, it keeps catapulting me back inside. Let me out. I want to be trapped in here. This isn't what the mecha shed is for. I guess I could just put a new button in. Okay, button there. Actually, I even have a button in place already. Let's... we can just connect it to the door. That's all we need it to do. So, what goes to the door? I can't even tell, everything's upside down. This button, this is the button that goes to that controller. So all we need to do is disengage. Wait. Disengage it. Connect this up to the switch over there. And now if I press this... Wait, no. Oh, I can't... Can I not reach the button because there's... the thing's in the way? Oh. There. There we go, door's open. I should be able to get out now. There we go. We made it. Now, where's the button to fix the thing? Actually, I can just... That's the point. I probably could have done this to start with. Just put it on the platform would have been fine. Alright, all we need is, I think, one more engine. That'll probably do. So... that to there. Oh, it's still on the platform. Okay. Engage. Right, let's try this time. Better. Definitely better. Landed on our feet and then bounced. No, not that again. Hopping out before it can fall over properly. Okay, more lift at the front. It's funny you should say that, BDDD, because it just so happens that over here I have a vehicle. Where is it? It's over here. I have a vehicle that does just that already. I guess we could have this flying again for the end, because I will have to go soon. It's getting very late. Now I've remembered I shouldn't activate half of this and not the other half, so this could go weird. Steady. Steady. Oh, we're missing one. That's not a good amount. And... there. Okay. It's operational. Can I hop in? There we go, we're in. Okay, we can fly. There is multiplayer, yes. There we go. It's sort of a bit bouncy. It keeps hitting the ground, but it's got like 2-step self-stabilization. And that one engine activates before the other, so if the one engine can deal with it, the other one doesn't come in. However, it doesn't have rear thrust, which, as it turns out, is problematic right now. I think I'll just hop out and let it do its thing. Okay, where was I? Yes, the rocket shed. Switch to thrusters. We can just move it up a bit, and that might be enough. Then connect. Get rid of that. Activate. Get in. Oh, geez. And fire. That's much better. Oh, okay. Okay. We've ended up over here now. Oh dear. Oh, we're back in this position. Oh, we hopped out this way. Okay, we got to get back now. This is difficult. I guess I can try something. See, I need to go back over the silo. So all I need is, I think, another engine. Oh, it's on the lift. Oh no! Not again. There, remember to connect that back up. And then Move the elevator. Open up. Hop in. Now we might go backwards, that's the hope. And it's worked! Yeah, we have some form of control maybe. Oh dear. Oh, that definitely killed him. Oh, we're inside again. But I think we can, yeah, we can just drop out there. Okay, maybe we should walk. 9, there it is. Silo's over there. Let's hop back over there, because I think we can get it so it goes straight up, maybe. And we will finish with that. I think this may be the longest stream I've ever done, because I usually do 3 hours, and we've gone over that by now. But I want to keep playing this. I'll probably just keep playing it after I stop streaming anyway. Okay, we'll cut that. Bring it down. As much as we can. I think that might be how far we can go. Connect it. Remove that. Engage it. Oh, it's not fully... Oh, it's not fully deployed because the thruster is in the way. What will it do now? Ooh, that's very close to up. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, wow. We're going a long way. Some cool mountains over here. Oh dear. Good job there's no damage in this game. Right, let's hop out. Whoa, we went far there. This, yes, this way. Bit of a concern for a second there. There's all my stuff. BDD probably depends on how big the stuff you're building is. Also, people might have been having the graphic settings on high. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. I actually have mine all on the minimum because streaming hurts my laptop. Poor thing. So, running it on low settings should be alright. Oh, there's my hovercraft. How's it doing? It appears to have broken free. And stabilised quite nicely. It's alright for me, but I don't know, my laptop's fairly good. It's pretty good as laptops go. At the moment you just have access to an infinite amount of all the different parts. Later on there's going to be some sort of survival element where you have to, I think, salvage it from defeating enemy robot things. Something along those lines. And you'll have to build various things to protect yourself. Oh, it's gone wrong. I tried to flip it earlier and I couldn't manage it. The good thing about that is it's a good way to turn it off. Is this right? This looks like it's sort of reset itself a bit oddly. I'm going to get in it and see. Whoa! Why is it doing this now? Oh, and I've gone into the ground. Okay, hold on. You know what? I prefer this. I don't know what it's done, but I prefer it. We'll drop it down to 4, and with any luck that won't make it glitch through the ground. We'll just be able to hop everywhere. Oh no, but we're going to reset it by doing this, though. Aww. And I guess I could change it, but I don't know why it did that. Strange. Now it's back to normal. So yeah, I think it is about time to wrap up. I've made lots of cool things. And the game is a scrap mechanic. It's coming out in, at this point, 8 hours, I believe. I think it's 9 AM GMT. If you go to the Steam page, it tells you how many hours there are left. As I understand, it is $19, or your regional equivalent. And I'm going to be playing it forever and building all sorts of cool things. What should we finish on? Should we I haven't driven the car since we started. Let's finish with that. Also, it's got a radio. Let's switch that on. I'm imagining that the music isn't copyrighted. I could be wrong. I'm hoping it's fine. I think I will probably make videos on this. At the very least, showing off cool things I build. And perhaps if survival mode comes out soon, I'll do a series on that or something. Yes, this is very cool. This is already shaping up to be one of my favourite games, I think. And there's so much stuff yet to do in it. It's so cool. It's just, there's so much. There's, I don't even. I'll run out of words now. It's late. I'm tired, but I'm very excited about this game. There's so much you can do. So much I haven't even considered yet. And yes, I'll probably come back to you next with a giant folding house or something. It's going to be glorious. And at some point I will find out if the sky has a ceiling or not. So yes, with that, I think I should... Oh, and by the way, there will be a video up of this live stream in its completeness shortly, if you missed anything and want to watch back. But with that, I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.